Alrighty, hello everyone, and thanks for attending our webinar on AI on AWS from concepts to services. If you have any questions, please ask in the chat and the speaker will answer those at the end of his presentation. Also, we will be organizing more such sessions in the future, so keep an eye out on our socials. Do not miss out on those. And now, without further ado, I'd like to invite our speaker, Mr. Hossain Al Mahdi, to deliver his presentation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. So, hello everyone. Good evening. Uh, Today we are talking about the artificial intelligence, which is basically AI, and the AWS services. I am Hossain Al Mahdi, Associate Software Engineer in AI and Machine Learning at Graaho Technologies, and I will carry out the session. Right. So, let's start. Uh, so what we know about the AI, right? The artificial intelligence is not a new word, right? So if we think about the artificial intelligence, it was there from 1950s. So let me start one by one so you guys get a good idea about the artificial intelligence and the AWS, right? So in today's presentation, I will cover a brief history of AI, how it came, then the AI family tree, and I will discuss about the AI in real life usage, and then AWS AI services, obviously, and finally, I will putting it all together, right? Let's start with the history part. So as I was saying that AI is not new, right? In 1950s, Alan Turing, a famous mathematician, asked a question: can machines think? From that asking, people start thinking about it, and they started uh, doing mathematics calculations and other things and put it on their machines. So we can think about logic gates or other things. So that from that moment, the AI journey has been started. In the early 80s, hospitals used rule-based expert systems for diagnosis, right? In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue beat the world chess champion, pure algorithmic AI. Then we used email. We started using email, right? So email got spam filter in 2000 is machine learning. Then Netflix recommendation, it's machine learning. The 2017 transformer paper from Google became the backbone of every LLM today. And from that time, the LLM journey has been started, the generative AI basically. And from 2022, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini made it mainstream. So the key point, if a computer makes a decision based on data and it can act accordingly and it can make a decision according to the data, that is AI. It's been around us for decades. We just didn't call it that, right? So let's start with the AI family tree. What is this? So we all hear about many words like machine learning, deep learning, NLP, computer vision, generative AI, LLM, VLMs. What are these? So uh, I can assure you that all of these things are just under the same hood. So think of AI as the umbrella, right? Everything else sits under it. Machine learning is the foundation. It started first, right? Anything that machine learns from the data or the algorithm is called machine learning, right? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Then comes NLP, computer vision, generative AI. All are built on the top of deep learning, right? LLM, VLMs, image generation, all subset of generative AI. And they are on top of deep learning. So they are not separate things, they are a family. So keep this slide in mind as we go through each one, and I will explain the AWS services attached with it, right? So let's start with the machine learning, the foundation part. So as I have already mentioned, that machine learning is algorithms that learn patterns from data. No manual rules needed. Supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning, these are all three types. So why we use it? We use it for fraud detection, then prediction, recommendation, anomaly detection. So let's come with the AWS part. How AWS serves us with its services to use machine learning, right? So on AWS, Amazon SageMaker is the best thing, right? In the SageMaker, it's full end-to-end platform to build, train, and deploy AI models. No data scientist in your team. Like you don't have any data scientist in your team, and you can use SageMaker Canvas to train. No need, no need for coding, no need for coding, and no need to know about coding, right? You just use your data. Maybe your data can be in Excel sheet or something. It can be supervised, labeled, or unlabeled data, and AI will handle all of this. Then comes SageMaker Autopilot. So you don't know what model to choose for your AI, what model to choose for your, for your work. Like you want recommendation, or you want prediction, or you want anomaly detection. So you can use Autopilot. It will select the model, and the model best fits for your data. Then comes the AWS Glue plus AWS Athena, right? So your data preparation to feature engineering, it will handle it, right? Then SageMaker Autopilot, I have already told about it. The last one, Amazon Redshift Machine Learning. So it lets you run ML directly from SQL data. So you don't need to set up the infrastructure to manage, or you don't need to manage the whole infrastructure for it. You just connect your data to Amazon Redshift machine learning, and it will do the work, and you can do all of the stuff, right? So the next one is deep learning. So the deep learning is basically the machine learning, but with a multi-layered neural networks, the engine behind most modern AI. So here comes the CNN, that is for images, RNN for speech and sequences. There are transformers for languages. So every LLM running today is a transformer based deep learning model, right? So for languages, we use transformers. Okay. So on AWS for deep learning, uh, there is a SageMaker. As I have already mentioned, SageMaker is for every solution. You can train, test, and build up your models in there. So, but there is some services you can use for deep learning, as deep learning uses more machines, and it needed more power. So there is a SageMaker with GPU instances. So you can use it for this. But if cost is concerned, AWS build their own chips. So we have a concern about the cost for making or building an AI model. We need more power. So for more power, there is more cost, right? So to solve this problem, AWS uh, includes AWS Trainium for training its own chip. This is AWS own chip. So it can give up to 50% off from what we use to train in GPU instances, SageMaker regularly. Okay. Then comes the AWS Inferentia. So this is as well as the same. Then there is some other image-based AWS service. One is Amazon Recognition. It's for pre-built deep learning model for images and video analysis. You can use it, and you can use it for any other programs like that face unlock or something like this. You can use it. And finally, the deep learning AMIs. So it's basically the pre-configured environments with PyTorch or TensorFlow. The software engineers know that we need PyTorch and TensorFlow regularly for deep learning models. So it's already pre-built and pre-installed. So we can just go there and use our dataset to train models or do similar task, right? So the next one, okay, let me check if there is any messages or something. Okay, okay, no one. Okay. So the next one is NLP. So NLP basically works with the text. So all of the GPTs we now use, like Claude, then ChatGPT and other LLMs, all are based on NLP. And NLP is a updated version of machine learning. Any NLP stands on top of the machine learning, right? So it's basically natural language processing is how computers understands human language, sentiment, then intent, and it do the translations as well, right? So we use it for customer feedback analysis and the core for chatbots, then document classification, multilingual apps, etc. So on AWS, Amazon Comprehend for ready-made NLP sentiment, entities, uh, key phrases, and for that no ML is needed. So you can just use that services. Then Amazon Translate is interesting because it can it supports, far as I know, about 75 plus languages in that. Not only word to word translation, but also with the purpose or the main theme, right? So that works great. Then Amazon Transcribe. So Amazon Transcribe is basically it converts speech to text with speaker identifications. Then comes Amazon Lex, the same technology that powers Alexa. We use Alexa sometimes, and Amazon Alexa is very popular. So Amazon Lex use the same technology. We can use it in our projects as well. Then the conversational chatbots. If I talk about the conversational chatbots, and if I talk about the models that we can use, then comes the Amazon Bedrock. In Amazon Bedrock, there are huge number of models we can use, like there are GPT models, there are Claude models, there are Mistral AI, there are other Meta's model, and also Amazon's own model, right? So we can use it easily in our projects with the help of Amazon Bedrock. Okay, so the next one is computer vision. Computer vision is basically works with the video and images for object detection, facial recognition, then OCR, then anomaly detections, KYC document scanning, or identity verification. For this, we can use computer vision. So AWS also serves some services for computer vision that eases our task, like Amazon Recognition for object detection, then Amazon Textract for extracting text from image, then Amazon Lookout for vision, so detect anomalies in manufacturing images. It runs on industry or similar type of products. Then here comes SageMaker again. I have already said that SageMaker is the ultimate solution to like building or something, building your own model and testing it. So there is Bedrock Cloud Vision. So Bedrock also comes with a few VLMs model that will work for computer vision as well. Okay. Then comes the LLM and generative AI, the most hyped one right now. So what we know about the LLM. So LLM is basically large language model. So what is large language model? So basically there's everything in text. we collect from the world, and let's think about the books. All the books that exist in the world are in this LLM model, right? So this is kind of that brings up the large language model concept. Then there is comes Gen AI, which can generate new things. This is called Gen AI. So it can generate the text, it can generate images, code, audio file as well. There comes VLMs. VLMs is for vision and language model. So it's for images and the text. And if we talk about the foundations, I have already said in earlier slide that the OpenAI started the LLM journey, and it uh, bring the LLM to the general people to use it. So for chatbot and for document scanning, RAG system, code generation and review, we have to use LLM for this, and LLM will perform better from machine learning in these situations. So uh, in here, we will talk about the Amazon Bedrock. In Amazon Bedrock, as I have already mentioned, there are model like Claude, Llama 3, Mistral, then Amazon own model that is called Titan, then Amazon own that is called Amazon Nova for text, image, and video understanding, and then Amazon Stable Diffusion. Okay, then we'll go for VLM, speech AI, and agentic AI. I will not explain everything in here, but just for your knowledge, like for vision language model, it's basically VLMs, understanding images and text together. Speech AI is basically STT and TTS, converts voice to text, is basically speech to text, and the TTS comes like text to speech output, right? Then agentic AI, so agentic AI is like there are few chatbots or a few agents that can communicate within their self, and they can make a decision and serve the customer or serve the user, right? And the recommendation and forecasting. So recommendation is basically that with huge data set of the customer, it can recommend a new product to the customer that probably the customer would like. And the forecasting basically like we can do weather forecastation or something like that, so it can be done within Amazon as well. Okay, so important part, which Amazon service when to use, right? So let's go one by one. um okay, 1 minute please. Okay, so there is one, two, three, four, five. There's five categories for AWS AI services. So for building and training, the SageMaker and its family is basically the foundation. Basically the foundation. Then the foundation model, there is Amazon Bedrock with Claude, Llama, Mistral, Titan, Nova. For language and chat, there is Lex, Comprehend, Translate, Transcribe, and Amazon Poly. So for vision and documents, Amazon recognitions, text track, look out for visions. Then for deployment and running, Bedrock agents. Then there is SageMaker endpoints, Lambda that we use for chatbots or other small machine learning models. Then we use Amazon Kendra for AI search. So you can see there's a huge number of models and huge number of services from AWS that we can use. If you want, I can share the slides after the meeting with you as well. Okay, let's go for the real world example that we worked and that we used to work with AWS, right? So let's make a AI chatbot for banking. What we need. So first we need to think about the flow. So when a customer will come to my website, the user will query about maybe a FAQ, right? So then our NLP model or the LLM model will understand the intent of that user. Then will take the user message to our model. It can be any model from the Bedrock. Then Bedrock will, the model will get user request, and it will search the RAG for the answers that we have already trained on this model, right? Then by merging the questions and the answers, it will return to the user the final answer, right? So for this simple chatbot, we can use Amazon Bedrock, then Amazon Bedrock, few models like Claude or Llama, the LLM is the brain. Then Amazon Lakes, we can use that for conversation flow management. Then Amazon Comprehend for sentiment analysis on user messages. Amazon Kendra, Open Search, this is for RAG. Amazon DynamoDB for conversation saving, right? Amazon Lambda for serverless orchestration. So we can, uh, I think there is something. Okay, so we can use Amazon Lambda for the core. And then the final one, the Amazon API gateway to like share the endpoint with the front end, or where we want to implement this chatbot, right? So there is a quick decision chart I have made. I will just read out it, and I can share it with you after the meeting as well. So let's talk about some business problem, AI to use, and AWS service regarding this. So if I want to build a chatbot, I need LLM plus NLP. Then I will use the AWS service Amazon Bedrock plus Lakes. So predict loan or defaulters, I need machine learning. SageMaker is the solution. Scan and read document, computer vision is needed. Textract plus Amazon Recognition is the best solution. Analyze customer feedback. This is NLP or sentiment related topic. Amazon Comprehend for this. Recommended products to customer. We need recommendation AI. Amazon Personalize is for that. Convert call recordings to text. This is STT work. Amazon Transcribe is the best solution. Then generate reports or email from data, generative AI needed, LLM. So we can use any Amazon Bedrock for that, which fits our requirement. Then detect images, anomalies in production, computer vision, look out for vision. Sorry. Then multi-step AI automation. This is the agentic AI works, and we can use Amazon Agent Core or any Bedrock models, right? So the final verdict is what we have learned from this small session is, first of all, I wanted to state that AI is not new, right? Then everything that we hear about AI, machine learning, generative AI, LLM, NLP, and other stuff all leads to machine learning. The foundation is machine learning, and we have learned about picking the right tool for the specific work. And we have also known about the AWS services made for it. There are many. I have already mentioned like the 30 plus services for this maybe. And the final verdict about the AI is the AI agent is the future, and it's the main thing that is running, right? AI agent can do all the works. It has the ability to see the VLM's models, like the vision model. It can code, it can generate new emails, or maybe your personal, all of the task it can handle. So AI agent is the future of AI. So this is it. Any questions about anything, you can ask for it, right? I'm done with my presentation.
Thanks, Mahdi, for that. That was a wonderful presentation. So if anyone has any questions, please ask them in the chat and it will be answered. So I've been getting one question, Mahdi, actually, that I wanted to ask.
Right.
So, what do you think about the future of AI? People are talking about AI will be taking our jobs in the future. So, what's your take on that? A lot of people have wanted to ask this, wanted to know this. So, what's your take on that?
Well, I think this is a wrong conception because now, in 2026, AI is not uh, something amazing. It's just a tool that we regularly use, that we used earlier. When there wasn't calculator, the calculator was a massive thing, right? You have something like this, and you can do all the maths on calculator, right? So AI is not a magic. It will ease our work, and we will use it as a tool. That's how I see the AI. And it won't take our job, but our job will be lifted to upper level, right? So what we do manually, and it takes time, maybe 5 hours or 6 hours, we can do this with the help of AI within 2 hours or 1 hour, so even within some minutes, right? So it's basically going to be our regular use tool, and it won't take our job, but it will elevate our job types.
Nicely answered, and some hope for the future generation as well. So, we are at the end of the presentation, at the end of the webinar. We will share the recording with you if you send us an email about it, because I see some people joined late. So if you want the recording, we will share it with you. Once again, thank you very much, Madhu, for your presentation, and thank you for the attendees as well. Again, keep an eye out on our socials. We will be hosting such webinars in the future as well. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.